Yo, this is our dog.
This is Tam,
And this is the
Hot Tub History Hour. Coming to you live from spring break.
Boys out of home.
It was showing wear shirts and ties
In a mother effing
hot tub. What? History fun, yeah!
Woo! Today we are in Corinth, Mississippi, after the first day of the Battle of Shiloh.
First day we saw some major changes. Both Confederate Army and the Union Army started out strong, but unfortunately for the Union, Confederates really started to kick some butt, really launched sort of a surprise attack near dawn.
I agree, that surprise attack really did catch the Union off guard for sure.
Which is unfortunate because, previous to this, Grant's really been bringing his A game.
I would definitely agree with that. But we actually have footage of Grant's failed leadership on the first day. Can we cut to that, please?
Why are they attacking us? We're the Union. We gotta be going south, but they're pushing us north, and they're not playing their part. God. What? Sherman, I need another beer. Oh, God. Oh. God. Johnston, we're supposed to be attacking you, not the other way around. No, this is all backwards. Great Lincoln's bullet. Oh, I don't. Sherman! Where are you, Sherman? Oh, God, I have a headache.
As you can see, champ, he definitely was not on his A game yesterday.
No, he's not. Let's cut live, General Grant. General Grant, what do you think? Just give us a rundown of the first day of battle.
Yeah, I don't really remember too much of yesterday, but my good friend General Sherman tells me that we got a surprise attack initiated on us by the South, specifically General Johnston and P.T. Beauregard. Well, that's really quite surprising because usually we're the ones attacking them, not the other way around. But anyway, we've been on the attack for a while. Like, we recently took Fort Henry and Fort Donaldson from them, the South, just a little while ago, and I suspect this is the same force reunited that is now attacking us. Yeah, next question.
Yes, so General Grant, how do you think you stand at the start of today's battle?
Yeah, I think we actually stand a pretty good chance today. We got beaten really badly the day before. Luckily, our boys at what they're now calling the Hornet's Nest managed to hold out for a while thanks to our gunboats. Now, we got some reinforcements from General Well, and yeah, I'm just hoping that we'll probably have enough forces to just wipe them out completely, just in the run-in, guns blazing, and it should work out just fine. I need another beer.
Okay, now that we had that rousing interview with Grant, let's take it over to P.T. Beauregard. Champ, would you mind asking the questions for us?
Alright, General Beauregard, as our Confederate General, now our head Confederate General, why don't you give us a little rundown on both the events leading up to yesterday and yesterday itself?
Well, in events leading up to the battle, you see, we lost Fort Henry and Fort Donaldson, which had a big impact on our advantage over the North. So once we lost those, we had to command our troops outside, and we met up in western Mississippi with Johnston, and we had about 55,000 troops, and he wanted to go attack Grant. I wasn't very sure about that because I don't think we had the element of surprise, but he went ahead anyway, and it ended up working out well. So I'm pretty happy right now.
So how do you think this, helps you? Where do you think you stand now for day 2 of Battle of Shiloh?
Yeah, in terms of tomorrow, I think we got in the bag. I mean, we just destroyed them yesterday. We lost Johnston, rest in peace, but I told him so I can't feel too bad for him. I feel like we got tomorrow in the bag. The only thing I'm worried about is the Hornet's Nest, but I think we'll be able to outmaneuver them.
Alright, good. Sound a little overconfident there. It's all good though.
Okay, and for all our fans who missed the first day of coverage of the first day of Shiloh, we got a quick recap for you.
Let's remind you that today's recap is brought to you by Verizon Wired, bringing the most 3G telegraph coverage to the nation.
Okay, now let's start off our first day by talking about the Confederates and what they did. Well, first, P.G. Beauregard definitely advised against going for sneak attack. General, what was his name again, Will?
It's Johnson. I believe it's Johnson. Doesn't matter now. He's dead.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely what happened. He thought he could go in with a surprise attack and win, and he did. He pretty much controlled the first day of battle, but died because of it. So
this is a little upsetting though, because I mean, already first day of battle, you're seeing a lot of conflict in the leading powers of the Confederate Army. Don't know how well it's gonna do for him later on. I mean, Johnson is out of the picture as of date, but let's just watch out. It doesn't look like the Confederates, they're not really keeping their officers in check.
It should be noted, however, though, that even though the Union was surprise attack and they did lose quite a bit of troops at the start, they have dug in completely into the Hornet's Nest and are currently holding off Confederate troops like no other, son.
Oh yeah, my vote for MVP of day 1 has definitely got to be Hornet's Nest. I mean, yeah, it's not an actual player in this battle, but hell, you look at this thing. I mean, these guys got themselves dug in probably one of the best entrenchments in the whole area, and they are whooping butt, man. I mean, the Union might have retreated, but they retreated well and with some style.
I would say the Hornet's Nest was eventually taken over, it should be said, but only after heavy fighting by the Confederate troops. They're now currently at Pittsburgh Landing, and currently receiving some reinforcements from...
We got Don Carlos Well, another Union general who's coming in. No, he is not actually Mexican, but he is bringing in a sizable Union force crossing over Pittsburgh Landing, bringing it in. He's going to hopefully be able to reinforce Grant enough so Grant can turn that kind of Union retreat back in and kind of reverse their momentum and get back their southward momentum that they had previous to day 1 of Shiloh. Start whooping some Confederate butt.
You BZs should also know General Beauregard is completely unaware of the reinforcements that the Union is receiving at this time.
Actually, if we're speaking to all the women out there, gotta give, Beauregard some props for his here mustache.
I have to say it is one fine mustache.
Oh yeah, they all got themselves some nice facial hair. A lot of mustache wax gets used by both these armies.
Probably. Okay, now before we get into the second day of battle, we're going to recap just the strengths and weaknesses of both the Union and Confederacy. Champ, want to take over?
Alright, so, bit of a Union fan myself, not going to get into the politics behind it. It's the slavery thing. But, let's see. Alright, Union. First off, we are a bit weak. The Union's a bit weak. They kind of got some rookies out there. Actually, they're mostly rookies. However, these rookies got some nice guns. I mean, we're talking, crop of the crop muzzle loaders. So, thinking that's probably, playing to their hands for this one. It should help them out. As well as the fact that we kind of just added a whole bunch more players. There's a lot more men on the Union side right now.
I'm going to say only a Union fan would use the phrase crop of the crop. So personally, I'm more of a Confederate fan myself, just because grew up Southern, just going for my home team here. Also, I believe they're more better experienced than the Union. That gives them a really good advantage in battle.
No.
Over history, we've seen that more experienced soldiers seem to do better in battle, especially in the Civil War.
Now you guys, okay, I give you that. Confederates, they got some good players on their team. They got some good players.
After just how they murdered the Union in the first day, I mean,
come on. I mean, Grant, you really want to fight Grant? I wouldn't want to fight Grant. Heck, I'd probably pay someone else to fight Grant for me.
You mean that drunkard? I mean, come on. Beauregard could take him any day, which he did yesterday.
No, I mean, if you look back on Grant's track record, he's really been pushing towards the South. So I think that he probably goes in one of their strengths for me personally.
But we're not talking about the whole Civil War. We're talking about this battle, man.
All right, I'll give you that. We're weekend, first day. Morale's got to be down for them. I mean, they really got their butts whooped.